pulled his own weight over there. You know, does he stand by and bark orders at these people while they do the work?
All I'll say there, Ted, is thank God John doesn't have to pull your weight. Anyway, my movie's back on KD6UVD.
Well, that's a valid point. John can barely pull his own weight. He's a pig himself there, and between that and all the alcohol, all the extra alcohol he has to pull every night, you know, carried around in his bladder. No way he could pull around a child, let alone me. So, Sue, I think you're in denial. Think hard about that. Ask yourself why you have to hire these other people that, you know, to do work that John's supposed to be doing. You know, it's just the truth. You know, it really is. You shouldn't have to hire other people when you have a supposed man in the house, your husband, who does practically nothing. You know, I think he lies around all day on the couch and eats bonbons and watches Oprah. That's what I think. Have fun, Sue. Enjoy your movie. KC6PQW. Talking on the 147.435 repeater. Home of Black Max.
W. You don't
The truth, according to Ted, who knows nothing. Like, nobody ever hires anybody to help, do chores around the house or to mow the lawn. No, Ted sits out there and mows his dad's lawn every day, I'll bet. And what do you mean? He's a pig himself. He weighs less than you do, so you're the pig. Anyway, Billie Jean King's on KC6UVD. I gotta watch her kill, smash, crash on the men.
I hope he weighs less than I do. He's about 4 inches shorter than I am. So, okay there. I'll tell you this much. You know, he sure as hell isn't healthier with all the alcoholism. Oh, man. Sue, what in God's name were you thinking when you married that freak? Too lazy to even do any real work around the house over there. Yeah. Sue, seriously, I know you're listening right now. Sit there, and I hope John's there listening too with you. Take a few moments and reevaluate your situation, and find yourself a real man, not one that you have to hire retards to do his work for him. I guess John can't even handle retard work. Yeah. Try to enjoy your movie while you're thinking about that. KC6PQW.
Okay. Anyway.
Now, Ted. Now you're 6'4". I can't believe it. Every month you grow an inch. I didn't know you were still growing. I mean, the first time I ever heard you say your height, you said you were right around 6'1", a little over 6'1". I'm 6'2". And then about a month ago, you were telling people, I'm right around 6'3". I'm around 6'3". Now you say you're 4 inches taller than John, so that makes you 6'4". My God, Ted, you are just spurting up. When's your voice going to change?
That's a lie, Sue. I've never come out here and said I was 6'1". Because that's simply not the case. I'm really trying to go after the truth here. It's my opinion that John is about 5'11". I'm about 6'3", so that makes me about 4 inches taller than he is. You know, people that know me know that I'm approximately 6'3". People that have seen John know that he's approximately 5'11". So, and people they know the fact that John is just he looks like a troll. He's got these buck teeth and he's so weird. He grows his hair long, what few hairs he has left. You married a disgusting freak that's too lazy to do any work over there, Sue. That's the bottom line. You know, I don't know, Sue. Why did you sell yourself short? The entire frequency wants to know. I hope John's there listening to you too. I guess did John did he hypnotize you with one of his little magic books and into thinking that he's actually doing anything over there of any importance? That he was actually worth marrying? Sue, you really sold yourself short. A man that I use the word man loosely in his case. It's just an alcoholic that has to have, that his wife has to hire retards to do his work for him. I mean, the truth is the truth.
He's got a big freaking horse face.
Stick to the facts, Ted. You sure like to change the subject awful quick. John isn't about 5'11". He's 6 feet tall, and you're not about 6'3", which you like to say lately. I'm about 6'3". You're 6'2", maybe 6'2 and a quarter, because for about 2 years straight, you kept telling people you were 6'2", and suddenly it crept up to, I'm about 6'3". And John's about 5'11". No, people aren't about anything once they stop growing. They are a certain height. I'm 5 feet and half an inch. That is how tall I am. I'm not about 5'2" or about 4'11". And John is 6 feet tall, and you say you're about 4 inches taller than him. You know, when you're measuring there with your abouts, and you're about this much, you probably tell your girlfriend that you're about 8 inches long, and you're only about 4. KD6UVD.
Okay, Sue, what does it matter? Okay, Sue, here, maybe this will satisfy you. Sue, I'm 2 feet tall. Okay. All right. Sue, I'm 2 feet tall. Okay. But your husband is not about an alcoholic. He is an alcoholic. Okay. And he doesn't kind of do any work out there. He doesn't do any work over there. Because you have to hire, not one, not two, but I guess 3 people to do his work for him. Because I guess you get the Hawaiian houseboy going over there. Gee, I'm sorry I'm disturbing your movie, by the way. Don't let me do that. But I guess you got Jeff Briegel going, you got Whitey-O going, and you got the Hawaiian houseboy going over there. So you got what, 3 people, maybe 2, doing work that John's supposed to be doing. Why? I mean, he's just there. You go out and you bust your butt at the photo place while John sits around and doesn't do much of anything. I mean, I don't think I'm off base here. I don't think John has any kind of a regular job where he makes decent money. I really don't. I'm trying to go after the truth here the best I can. And, John is just nothing more than a lug, a weight on your shoulders that you're having to carry around, and you honestly sold yourself short. And it's not just me. Everybody on the repeater, and you've heard it, Sue, you've heard these people say, what in God's name was Sue thinking when she married that? When she married that Quasimodo-looking thing. Sue, it's not my fault you married Penn Jillette with no hair and no talent, and no work ethic or whatever, because, you honestly, Sue, you deserve better. Deserve somebody that would actually, you don't have to hire retards to do their work for them. It doesn't look like Quasimodo. That's not an alcoholic. Don't you think that you deserve better, Sue?
Ted, for a guy who purports to be so smart, you're so stupid. You know everything about our life. You know everything. God, if you only knew, you would just die. You would be so jealous you wouldn't even be able to stand it. I mean, you already can't. You already are jealous. Ted, look at how businesses work and how companies work. I mean, somebody like Joe, he does work, but he also has guys who help him do work. I mean, why should he do everything on his own? Oh, is that a bad thing? That one has enough money and is smart enough to hire other people to help you with whatever it is you need to be doing, and you have no clue how much money John made last year. Oh, I'm sure you could get your little spies and go check out our tax returns and read them out here, as has been done in the past, and it would blow you away. I don't need to prove anything to you, and the people who know. And the only people who matter are John and myself. We're the only ones who have to know, need to know, and do know what goes on in our life, Ted. But it sure drives you crazy. Yes, John sits in bed all day eating bonbons. That's what he does, and it's killing you. KD6UVD.